I have to tell you, one of my favorite video series to do on this channel is where Mr. Millennial Mike spends his time going through the comments, pulls out the good ones, the spicy ones, and allows me to kind of react to them. This is a lot of fun. I never know what the questions are going to be. So, Mike, thank you for doing this. A lot of fun. I'm still amazed that you're willing to do this for us. So, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, happy to do so, and we also get a lot of video suggestions from people. So they DM me or they DM you a video they want reacted to, and we do that in the next segment. But to start out, yes, we're going to go over some different topics. So we've got, people talking about your recent changed your mind on the housing market video. How's a recession going to impact us? The leverage boys, which I kind of like that nickname that I heard. We're now referred to as the leverage boys instead of the crash bros. So,
Oh,
why don't
okay.
we get started with changing your mind on the housing market? So at Jill Pettick 1003, she says, would you agree that if a market average is negative or even 2 to 3%, that no deal is worth it for anything less than 5%, as you can make 5% near risk-free in other ways?
Yeah, if you're referring to this with just this one caveat, this is not owner occupied, this is not house hacking, this is not one of those answers. Just straight up investment, absolutely right. I fully support that. If the risk free rate of return is 5% and your average in your buy box is 3, you're probably not doing a deal, right? Unless you find an outstanding deal at 8 or 9. Yeah, I would not do. I mean, I can be very clear. About a year ago, I would do a 6.5% yield. I won't do anything less than 8 today for much of that reason. So I think she is onto something, and I would agree with it. Just with the caveats of house hacking and owner occupied, because those you have different variables there. But as a straight up investment, yeah, the risk free rate of return is 5%. So I'm not doing that to break even, right? And what do I mean by break even? If the building produces 5% and I can go get 5% in the treasury, um, being a landlord is not worth 0. So yeah, she's on to something.
Well, how do you factor in, obviously there's more than just what the cash flow is. I mean, there's benefits like depreciation, the tax benefits. I mean, where's your break even point with some of those other factors, and even appreciation on the asset that you're not counting in your cash flow return?
I don't include any of them. I don't include depreciation, don't include mortgage pay down, don't include appreciation. I understand it all happens, but I want to know how hard my cash is working. I don't want to beat up my spreadsheet, and I certainly don't want to include appreciation assumptions in my equation. Do they happen? Absolutely. Am I a millionaire because of it? Absolutely. But doesn't go in my deal spreadsheet. Never has, never will.
So don't talk yourself into something just because you're so gung-ho about real estate. Make sure that it is only a great deal you are doing.
Correct.
All right. I like it. Okay, cool.